Now we finally know what they've really been up to.
I think that Netflix is in the process seemingly of signing up every major public figures and political figures from different countries, and I'm just waiting to see, now that they have the Obamas and the royals, who they get next. Compared to most Netflix deals, I mean, we know very little about this. It's a multi-year deal that will span all sorts of different genres, documentaries, reality. We know that Meghan Markle, who of course used to be an actress, is not going to be going back in front of the camera. So it's really, a case of two very famous people who want to kind of lend their name to film and television, getting in bed with the biggest online TV network. It's not like the prince has a lot of experience in this, but his name has real value and cachet for Netflix as it's trying to sell shows everywhere.
Meantime, the question remains when production can restart in earnest, given the halt that the pandemic has put on the entertainment industries. And you also wrote a piece about how Netflix and Amazon are fighting and bidding up the rights to, old reruns and now old, new blockbuster films. What's happening?
Yeah, there are these deals that are called the pay one deal. Sounds very boring, and partially because it is, but they've been the bedrock of the pay cable networks like HBO and Starz and to a lesser extent Showtime over the years. Netflix briefly had a deal with Disney where it got some of their new movies, including The Avengers and a Captain America movie and Moana. And now the deals that Universal and Sony have with HBO and Starz respectively are coming up. They're being renegotiated, and it'll be a very interesting test of both how much money can studios get for these old movies. They're likely worth more than The Office and Friends and South Park combined because you get a bunch of popular movies. And who's going to come out on top? Is it going to be the old dogs in HBO and Starz, or are you going to see Disney with Disney Plus and Hulu, Amazon, Netflix come in and gobble some of these up?
And last quick question, you've got Mulan going direct to streaming, Disney's remake of it this weekend. Very excited kids here in my house about that, but a big deal given that this was supposed to be a big hit in theaters. It got pushed back, and now finally Disney has said it's going out on Disney Plus.
A huge test of this new premium video on demand model where you can pay a little extra at home to watch it instead of, say, going to the theater. I spoke with the producer of the movie this afternoon. He's very optimistic. He thinks that's a good price point. I don't know because we don't have any experience with something like this, but it'll be interesting to watch because Mulan will be going in theaters in a lot of countries and then be available at home in the U.S.